is Eleanore Guthrie. I am the designer behind Nort's Knit Denim, based here in Los Angeles, and welcome to my crib. Okay, so there's something going on today because I've been getting a lot of requests from stylists for a lot of really cool projects, and I'm working alone today, so I forgot to film the beginning part of all of this, but I've already knit a bunch of custom fabric for the first request that came in for the day, and that was for Kendall Jenner Burning Man. So that's exciting. Hopefully she wears it. And then I got another request for Olivia Rodrigo music video. And I have not really done anything for that yet, but I will be this weekend, so I'll document as I move forward. But yeah, I've already spent about 20 minutes knitting all of that fabric, and now I'm just steaming it because the stylist really likes this like weird fluffy detail, and that really gets accentuated when I steam it. So steaming all the fabric first before I cut into it. And I also got a request for Alana O'Harely. I don't know if I'm saying that right. She's a cool photographer. Lil Mommy Yanni. Lonnie. Fuck it. Anyway, I already got together all of the designs that they requested. The stylist is here, and I'm just really fucking up on recording everything, so hopefully she wears it and we can see the results. It's for King Kong magazine. Okay, so I'm gonna knit more fabric for Kendall's outfit because the outfit they want is like a little mini skirt and a matching bralette, but this fabric is very like loosey-goosey, and it doesn't like hug onto the body tightly, and so I need to give them something that will hold the body as she's having fun at Burning Man. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make a fabric similar to this that's like really really stretchy and form-fitting. I'm gonna make a thinner version of it, and we'll just see how that goes. I, again, don't really know what I'm doing exactly, but it's all trial and error, and I have a few ideas I'm gonna test out, so, yeah. Okay, so this fabric is done being knit. So now I'm going to see what these two look like on top of each other. My fear is that it is going to look too bulky because we do not want bulk on Miss Kendall Jenner, okay? But I'm feeling pretty good about this because the stylist wanted something that looked like, well, she described my fabric as looking gauzy, or gauze-like, and so it doesn't necessarily need to be see-through. I want it to look like how she wants it to look, and then I want it to fit the body and not fall off when she wears it. So it's looking pretty good. I'll show you. Okay, so here we are. It looks pretty good. And I guess I won't know until it's on my body as to whether or not it's going to look bulky, but I feel like it will not look bulky. So the only tricky part now is to make the under part of the garment, you know, tight and stretchy without stretching out this top layer fabric, because the stylist likes the fabric unstretched like this, how it is in its current state. So that's going to be fun to figure out. Okay, so I'm back in the dungeon, ready to sew. I pinned two fabrics together and I'm going to sew them together and hopefully it looks cute. I'm also going to make another version that is not sewn to this other fabric, and I'm just going to see which one the stylist prefers, or maybe she wants both options, because honestly this is kind of an easy design, so it's worth it to me to just make two different versions in the chance that Kendall actually wears it. And then I've also started knitting more fabric, potentially for the top I'm going to make Kendall, but also for Olivia Rodrigo, because I need to make her a custom tank and arm sleeves for her music video. So you can see we are knitting. It comes out the bottom right there. So this is the waist yarn, and you need this for the machine to pull the fabric down. Otherwise, it'll just get stuck up in there and jam the machine. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm trying it on to a certain extent before I like really sew up the whole thing. I like to take slow steps like this, so you can see it's looking pretty gauze-like still, and it's not see-through, so I think this so far has been a success. And so now I'm going to sew it up, and then I'm going to make it shorter because she wants it to be a little mini skirt, so one step at a time. Okay, so I ended up cutting it shorter upstairs, and so now I'm gonna just continue sewing. Okay, so you know, making custom outfits is like a love-hate relationship. I love doing it because not only does hopefully a cool person, influential person, whatever, wear the design and represent my brand, but also I get a lot of inspiration from designing for other people. Even if they give me reference photos, my stuff still ends up being its own unique thing. So I was, sent a reference photo, and then I showed the stylist like all the different fabrics I have currently developed, and she picked one, and then it's up to me to figure out how to construct the garment to her liking. And so I'm like freaking pleased as fuck right now with this skirt, and like, I don't know, it'd be cool even like for dinner placemats. Like there's just so much, or even this is another type of tweed. I don't know, but I'm like literally obsessed. So I'm gonna reveal to you. Okay, like, yes, please. How cute is this? Now, I don't know, she might want it shorter, but from my experience in the past with making things for Kendall is that she's a little bit more conservative in the way that she dresses, or like traditional, or I don't know what you want to say, but I didn't want to cut it too short because she may not like that. So I'm going to make the other skirt design that I had in mind next, and then I'm going to show both options to the stylist and see which direction she likes. If she wants both options, then I'll make two options for the top as well. But yeah, I think this turned out pretty amazing. This has a lot of stretch to it, so it's gonna like, this is gonna hold up on the body all day long, keep its shape, all of that. Yeah, I might do a little bit, if she likes this one, I'll probably do a little bit more to clean up the top here so that it doesn't have like this rollover on the inside, because that's ugly. Okay, so I started making the other version, and I sewed up a little seam in the back. I got it clipped because this fabric is just so like loosey-goosey that it's gonna take me a minute to figure out how to like get it to hold to the body without adding this other like super stretchy layer to it. But anyway, I played with this like being not folded over, which is like cute, but it's like eh. And then I played with it folded over, like not all the way, which I thought was kind of cute, like little fold over skirt. And then also with it like all the way, and then this distressed fringe underneath, which I think is like really cute. And this is fun because you can literally like stretch it out wider if you want. This fabric is very like I said, loosey-goosey. Anyway, I texted the stylist all the different options so far to see if she has a preference or like a direction she wants me to go in. And so now I'm gonna wait to hear back from her because I don't want to keep making things if she doesn't like it. So be right back. Okay, good news and bad news. Good news is the stylist loved it all. The bad news is she loved it all. No. So now I have to I think I'm gonna have to maybe make 3. I probably have to make 4 versions because I showed her like 4 basically different skirts. One skirt at 2 different lengths just by folding up the end of it, and then another skirt with the fold over in a different place. And just knowing the way that this fabric works, it's not going to really just be as easy as like her having her tailor cut it and have it be the right length. So I kind of just need to provide all the different options. All good problems. Okay, so now it is time to start the Olivia Rodrigo top to match this skirt that I made a while back. Been wanting a special moment for this guy. So I just need to make like a form-fitting high neck long tank top and then dye it blue. So I'm using a top with a similar shape from as the reference photo that the stylist gave me, and I'm kind of just gonna trace and cut. I already started cutting, but I folded it in a little bit because she is much smaller than me, and we want this tight. So but yeah, I'm just gonna cut here, here, and here, and then somehow figure out how to do the front side.
In city, looking for a moving Gotti told Jerry. We down in the sun, only way we come alive. Even telling the team, oh, I sell members, I can't sell denim.
Okay, so I tried this on here because I didn't want to go back upstairs. But it looks like I pretty much did what they asked for. I mean, the neck is not the most comfortable because I hate things that are touching my neck, but he asked for, I think what you call a mock neck. And this is so tight. It was so hard to put on. I'm just like not sure I can get it off. But it's cute. I had to take this out for sure. Maybe I need to make one for myself. Anyway. Good morning. It's the next morning, or the next day, Saturday. I forgot to film the rest of my night last night, mainly because when I do these things, my clothes end up coming off because I have to try this stuff on, and it's just like too much for me to worry about filming and being clothed and all of that. So I will give you a progress report when I get back upstairs, but right now I'm sewing skirt number 2. this one's going to be a shorter length than the other one I made. So here is one of the skirt options, which I'm actually only going to provide 2 different ones. And then the top. I forgot to document a lot of this top making process, but last night I just like folded over some of this fabric, like I have this skirt, and then I distressed the underlayer. And then this morning I took some of my stretchy fabric and made like an elastic band and sewed it to the top so that it would hold on the body, which I still actually need to make it smaller because it's kind of loose on me. And I think Kendall is smaller than me because when she's worn my stuff in the past, I'm like, that shit doesn't look like that on me. So I know we're about the same height, but I know that she's smaller than me. So this is big on me. It's going to be big on her. But yeah, so I'm going to take a photo and send it to the stylist and see if she likes the top. Hopefully she does, because I'm about over making this outfit. But I do have a sleeve I need to make still, but that's pretty easy. So I'm making another version of the top, because the top part is really supposed to, I think this is called a sweetheart top. I don't know. It's supposed to go down like that, but the way I constructed the other one, that it wasn't really staying. So I'm just doing this, and it has a different vibe to it. It's a little bit more like structured looking. But at least it'll give them the shape that they asked for. And I'll give them both options. And, you know, these people usually have like tailors on staff. So it's like if they have to do a little adjustment, then whatever. And I feel like that was like a small adjustment that someone who like knows what they're doing could figure out. Or like they got all these tricks up their sleeve, like broad tape or something. I don't know all of the tricks, but there are ways to make famous people look perfect all the time. Ooh. Yeah, cute. Okay, this turned out really nice. Okay, so today is hurricane day number 1. I am pretty soaking wet. I just had to go down to my garage to sew on tags for Kendall's outfit and to knit a little bit of more fabric. Hopefully the street does not flood and drain or break my machines. That would be a disaster. But anyway, everything's all packed up. She loves the outfit, so I'm pretty excited. It sounds like she's gonna wear it, which will be freaking cool. So I'm waiting on Uber package to come pick up Kendall's outfit, and in the meantime, I am now dyeing Olivia Rodrigo's custom top and arm sleeves to match this skirt that I made a while back. Yeah, it's what it's looking like. Got some dye and just rubbing it onto these garments here. Pretty easy. Fingers crossed. I spent a weekend making custom designs, and it doesn't always work out. It's just part of the game. I still always feel like I need to take the opportunity if it presents itself, because the payoff could be big for my brand. So unfortunately 2 of these custom outfits did not work out, which sucks, but ultimately that's kind of another way that I get myself to develop new designs, is when I'm forced to. So I guess something that did kind of come out of it was a new textile that I can, you know, use to build a collection around, or even just add to the collection. So it's not a total waste, but it does kind of suck, because, you know, I set aside my work to do these things, but it's cute. The outfit I made for Kendall Jenner, she was confirmed to wear the skirt, but I don't think she ever went to Burning Man, or if she did not post any photos, so that sucks. And then the one for Olivia Rodrigo didn't work out, which, like, I wasn't really a big fan of the request, so I would have been shocked if it actually did get worn, but it was so last minute, it's like I couldn't really do my best work there. But yeah, I don't know, I debate whether or not I should really be doing stuff like this, because yeah, on one hand it can really pay off, but then on the other hand it's like, if it doesn't work out, then what the hell did I just like spend my whole weekend doing, you know? And as time goes on, I just get more and more exhausted, and so maybe it's not so beneficial to be doing these things